Hello, this is a video from ARU Library on how to access and use the Cite Them Right online guidance for your Harvard referencing. So the first thing you need to do is go to the Cite Them Right website. You can either search for this or it's also on My ARU, the library pages. Once on the site, you need to log in via your institution, search for Anglia Ruskin, then you'll be asked to provide your usual ARU username and password. Once you're logged in, it'll say access provided by Anglia Ruskin University. Then you can choose your referencing style, go to Harvard, and here you'll have guidance and a top menu for all the different types of resources that you might want to reference. These are further split into a detailed menu of individual sources. So if I go to the books section, you can see I can reference all these different types of books, and then it has further subsections here. And this is the same for the other types of sources. Also over the right, you get some quick links to helpful guidance on Harvard referencing. So when you want to reference something, you just come in here and look for the type of source that you want to reference. I'm going to show you the simplest example, which is printed books. For each source, you'll get a screen like this, gives you a little bit of information. The citation order, so this is the order of elements needed for your full reference. Then it will give you various examples. So here we have book with one author, book with two or three authors. It goes on, four or more authors, book with an editor, etc. And for each of the examples, you get an in-text example. So this is the short citation that would go in the body of your text. And it gives you reference list examples that match. So I can look up McCormick and I can see the full reference that would go in my reference list for their book. Most importantly, you get a U-try template. So this is where you can overwrite each of these elements, add the information from the book you are using, leave the punctuation and italics in place, and then you have a Harvard reference that you can copy and paste into your reference list. Once you put your own information in, you can then copy that to your clipboard and paste that into your reference list. In the previous example, we chose our referencing style and then browsed to find printed books. You can also search Cite Them Right for the type of source you want to reference. So I can see from my results here, I have Harvard computer games. I can click on there and get the information. You just need to be careful on this page as Cite Them Right offers advice on other referencing styles. So you just either need to filter for Harvard on the side here or make sure it says Harvard underneath the title. So just like we got for printed books, we get the citation order, we get an in-text example, we get the full reference example, and again we get that U-try box where we can overwrite the information from our game and copy that into our reference list. So if I was going to reference a lot of computer games, what I might want to do is save the record so I don't have to search for it each time. And to do this, I can just click on save and I just need to set up a personal account and then that will record all my favorites. You can also use the search bar to search for help about referencing. So I want to know how to do a secondary reference. I can search here, make sure I'm looking at Harvard style examples, and then I can get the answer to my question. There's lots of help on the Cite Them Right homepage as well, so you can look at the basics of referencing. You can launch a tutorial on Harvard referencing. And if I scroll to the top here, you can also see a number of different videos that can support you in learning how to reference correctly. So thanks for watching. I hope that helps. If you've got any queries about using Cite Them Right, you can get in contact with the library.